Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another delightful, entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. Only running 6 minutes late. Yay!
Only 6 whole minutes.
Yay! That's me.
Oh, I'm actually audible.
I know, it's amazing.
I know, isn't it just?
And not only are you audible, there should be Xavier who's audible as well, but I am TK. Over there is an Echo.
Hello.
And somewhere in our ears is a Xavier.
Hello all.
Hello. How's you?
I am not too bad, although we are late.
Yeah, we were having a minor bit of issue with OBS, and it was going, no, I don't want to do anything like broadcast or preview. I'm just going to go and then fall over, which we had to fix, which involved rebooting computers, which made us late,
Indeed.
and I was sad.
Ah,
But other than that, it's all been okay. We are using Hedgie's
good.
mic in the
Yes.
setup that we had previously for recording videos for the gaming channel, and it seems to
Nice.
work.
It does. It does seem to work marvellously.
Are you talking into the top of it?
Yes.
Don't do that.
Oh.
no. It's basically one direction, and you can only tell that by looking at the thing that says back.
Don't
Yeah.
don't swivel anything. Hang on. I gotta go teach you how to use a microphone.
Don't swivel
Out of the way.
anything. Welcome to TigerTails Radio. We teach you how to do mics.
You sit in the corner and you talk into this bit. Hello, Mr. Xavier. Can you hear me?
I can hear you as if you're in a cardboard box.
He said. He said he can hear you as if you're in a cardboard box.
Big fish, little fish, cardboard box.
Yeah, no, that sounds like that's the back of the mic.
It should be. Have you swiveled it already?
He has swiveled
Hang
it. What did he say before going to help you with your mic problem?
think-
Don't swivel it. So what did you do?
Mr. Xavier, can you hear me okay?
Swivel.
That's much.
I can hear you fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, not surprised. I don't know, you get these things in the perfect position. And people go and touch them. Doink. There we go.
Well, to be fair, all I did was turn the mount up the other way.
Yeah,
Because
so
it-
therefore...
Do that!
Because it was all hinged weirdly and wrong.
Yes, it's all hinged in the way that works.
There we go.
Yes.
Oh, hello. Now
Yes.
you can actually hear me.
Yes, now we can actually hear
Yes.
you. I don't know.
Welcome to TigerTails Radio. We work with idiots.
It was all lovely and set up over the weekend, wasn't it, Mr. Xavier?
Yes, I know, you took great pains at setting that up. I watched him set it up.
It was all lovely and perfect. All you need to do is just swing the arm in and out, and it's groovy. And then someone has to go and touch it with their fingers. Ugh.
Well, what else are they going to fucking touch it with?
Knowing you,
Their feet.
yeah, knowing him,
Yeah.
yeah, that too.
with their feet, yeah.
And Hedgie's there screaming, "Wrong side of the mic!" It's like, yeah, we
Is he?
noticed.
Oh well. Oh well.
Well, at least we
It's not
fixed
an-
it. More
It's not
technical
an
issues.
oh well moment,
It's,
yeah.
it's a technical issue show. I'm getting this self-fit. Well, we got the first 20 minutes to break it. We haven't needed it in a couple of years, but we've still got it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of having the time.
Oy vey. But how is everybody? How is everyone in channel? Hello, YouTube. Hello, Discord. I'm not paying any attention to anything.
No, you're not.
And Rocket's going, was this the first time TK's been on camera ever? No.
Probably.
No,
Did
not
you
the-
not watch the Gunjathon we did but mere few episodes ago on episode 28? I was totally on camera for
Episode
that.
41 now, isn't it?
We're episode 41 now, yes, you're
Yeah.
right. So,
Yeah.
less than 20
Been a
episodes
while.
ago. Yeah,
Yes.
it's fine. But I'm normally on camera. You can normally see the top of my head just bouncing over here. See, this is my head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mrs.
That doesn't
Xavier-
really count as being on cam though. I mean, you know, a small part of your body.
You can see my arms flailing underneath the monitors.
Yeah, I suppose.
I don't need the monitors at this level for health, for health and safety.
Aha. That's
something.
what you maintain.
Well, no,
Yes.
because the correct seating position means that my eyes should be in line with the top of the monitors, which they are.
Yeah, I suppose.
So, nah.
But you never know. Soon,
Soon?
we might actually have a, you know, an audio-only stream back again.
Yeah.
We are one step closer.
The old Shoutcast stream, which is dead at the moment
Yeah.
because the machine powering the Shoutcast stream has gone.
It
Yeah.
went.
Another technical difficulty for the show because we haven't got any of them recently.
No, not at all.
and stuff.
Isn't this show all about the technical difficulties, really?
Pretty much. Pretty much. And for those of you who, of course, missed the Gunching episode, we have a jingle.
Missed the live show? Never fear. Archives are here. Visit tigertailsradio.co.uk to catch up on what you missed.
Yeah, do that. Do that thing. Go to the website if you've missed any of the live shows, and you can catch up, because occasionally I actually update the damn thing.
Occasionally.
Yeah,
Or
occasionally.
beat someone else up into updating it for me. One of the two, whichever happens first.
Uh-huh.
But yes, we have an action-packed show tonight. We have plenty of music on cue, because and it's kind of battle of the genres tonight, I've discovered. Because if we play all the songs I am intending to play tonight, we shall have a little bit of Cosmic, which we heard last week.
Yay!
We shall have a little bit of Jake Aldridge. We shall have a little bit of TigerTails, all going well.
Yay!
We shall have a little bit of Night Wants to Battle. And we're also going to have a little bit of Hedgie.
I see. A little bit of hedgy.
A little bit of Hedgie. Yeah.
A little
Is that
bit of
a bit like a little
hedgy
bit of
in
Rosie?
your life.
Yeah, it is a little bit of, will you play my song, please? Please. Okay, we'll play your song. Since you asked us so nicely, and you know, you did kind of co-start the show with me back in 2004. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Abuse your privilege, why don't you?
Of course he
is
will
it-
abuse his privilege.
I was going to say, that's what it's all about, isn't
In
it?
fact, well, I think we've got a jingle for that as well. I think.
You're listening to Tiger Tales Radio, abusing our internet privileges since 2004.
See, told you we had a jingle for that.
Yep.
Oh god, a smoke screen. Echo.
So on that bombshell, shall we start with the reviews of the week?
Yeah, let's do them quick though, because we
Yeah.
haven't got much time left now.
Yeah, a shame that. So last week was mostly filled with work, as it is. Things are getting hectic because we've got newbies and we've got people supporting other teams, like myself, and we've got all of the referrals in the world. Plus we have managers going, well, clearly you don't have enough work, so I'll also refer some stuff to you as well.
Hooray!
Good.
So it's like, thank you, manager. I love you too.
No, you don't. You hate them with a passion. Stop lying.
Yes.
Well, it's all good in the grand scheme of things because it's stuff that can help improve my visibility within the company. So potentially, maybe at some point in the future, I can actually apply for a job within the company, and
see.
they'll go, "Yes, that's fine. We'll give it to you
Nice.
because you're qualified and shit like that."
Discord's making lots of weird clicking noises.
Is it?
Yeah, unfortunately, Discord is quite stable on my end. So it's your end.
Yep, it's definitely my end.
Yeah.
Because I've just asked Chrome to do a thing, and Chrome's just sat there going "Bah," and dribbling slightly.
Oh dear.
Either it's your
Technical
internet or your
difficulties.
PC, yeah. But other than that, week's not been too bad. There's been a few bits and pieces going on in the background gaming-wise that I've been trying to get involved with and do.
Yeah.
Because there's been another beta that's come out, which is the Division 2, that I did tiny amount for, not enough. There's been a brand new game that came out under the radar of everybody, which some people thought would be Titanfall 3, but isn't. It's actually Apex Legends, which is a team-based battle royale.
It's weird. I actually was just looking at the Apex Legends game page.
Oh, there you go,
That's
you see.
rather spooky.
Yeah.
Well, mainly because I looked at the fact that Sparky is currently playing Apex Legends,
Ah.
according to Discord.
It's
anyway.
free to play. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a free-to-play game. It's come out from EA. It really came out under the radar, and lots of people are hyper-analysing it as they currently do for games. There's been lots of news about other things that are coming in February, and of course I have then also been staying away from all of the people, aside from TK who I had to shout at, all of the people who are playing Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh god. Isn't everyone playing that fucking game?
I am, but I'm not at the moment.
Every-
I haven't played it for a
everyone-
week.
Everyone
Oh,
I follow...
no.
The daft thing is, if you follow anyone on Twitch, throughout the months of December, January, it literally was all of the Kingdom Hearts games. All of them. I caught up so quickly.
As did everybody else.
Yes, just now I
Fucking
can't jump into 3 because I don't want to spoil it, and there's already so much stuff that's
I don't
there.
understand anyone wanting to play that game, but you know. Hey-ho.
It's great for fans of the game because I remember when the original Kingdom Hearts came out, and it was like Disney and Square. So I thought, yeah, that's two things that I like. Let's mash that together. What harm can be made out of that? So I picked the worst combination of weapons ever, so everyone told me after I completed the game with it. It's like Alpha Protocol. I picked the worst combination of a gear and agent ever, completed the game, and then everyone came out and said, "You can't play it on that. It's really bad." And I'm sat there going, "But I completed it." So yeah, I managed to complete Kingdom Hearts on the worst combinations of weapons. But it was great fun because it's not the same as now, but it was mash X to win with the occasional spell and watch your AI companions spend all of your mana potions and healing potions because joy. All good fun. But yeah, there was that. The weekend was seeing TK briefly echo and watching the weather go from, it's sunny to rain. And spending much time playing Sega Mega Drive.
So much time.
So that will appear on TigerTails Gaming.
It won't at the moment.
So, yeah.
Vegas is being a prick.
It will do. We'll sort it. It's fine.
I told you Vegas was a pain.
We do. Isn't that exactly what we do around here? Firefighting.
Pretty much, yeah.
Literal firefighting.
Have you moved the mic
Yeah.
again?
He's talking into the top of it.
He
You
is.
need to talk
Am
into
I?
the side.
Well,
Swing the mic out a bit.
yeah, give me a sec.
Yeah.
No, don't touch anything. Just swing the arm.
Yeah, it's a
Away
flat
from you.
mic.
Away from me.
Yes.
Then,
Yeah.
then it's
That-
away from me.
Yes, but the flat
Yeah.
bit needs to be facing you.
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
why I was
it's-
going to adjust my.
No, don't.
No.
Because then, there we go. See, that's.
I can hear you properly. Stop
I
trying
know.
to treat it like a top-down unidirectional mic.
No.
Then TK has permission to beat you about the head with his
Okay.
sword.
Uh-huh.
Oh, with my sword, eh?
Oh,
With your
goodness.
sword.
Which one?
Goodness.
Sorry,
The ones that are hidden.
I was going to say I've got 3. So which one?
and they're all hidden from camera, so
Yeah,
he can
the
have
show
fun.
sword, the Celtic sword, or the Irish sword.
Well, start with the smallest and work your way up.
Okay. The show sword isn't really compatible with hitting people, though.
Oh dear. No one is hitting
Yeah.
me with a bloody sword.
Well,
So
they're
that-
not bloody. They are quite clean. Well, there's a bit of
Yeah.
sword grease on them, but apart from that,
Well, yeah, you'll need to clean them up.
yeah, that's what it is.
But yeah,
sword
so
grease. You've got to lubricate them as they go in and out the sheath. Oh, will you get your mind out of the gutter? Jesus Christ!
we're talking about metal in. Sometimes it is metal sheaths, but often it's
Yes.
leather and metal.
We're,
so
we're
it's
talking
seriously,
about
you need
actual
to-
swords, Echo, not penises.
the children I work with.
I know,
But
right?
yeah, that's it for my week. I think probably the hardest thing I suppose was dealing with the weather this week because
Yeah,
it's just
the
been.
weather's been a prick.
Hey,
As is
hey,
Discord.
rain.
I've just noticed there's now 2 people in the Discord chat that are both playing Apex Legends. Tubbs and Sparky are both playing it, apparently.
Nice.
Yes, apparently TigerTails Radio is awesome to listen to whilst playing Apex Legends.
Apparently
there you
so.
go. We are now
I totally
affiliated.
haven't downloaded Apex Legends.
Good luck on that laptop.
Well, I've downloaded it. Didn't mean to play it on here.
You're not gonna. I'll be
No,
fair.
exactly.
I'll be quite fair with that.
I've just been reading the Discord chat, and Rocket's been going, I've been playing Mario Kart for too long, I need to get Smash Brothers. But Game Price is literally like, haha, screw you! And Cosmic saying, the last video game I played was Frogger.
What the hell is
Oh,
Frogger?
don't.
What?
Oh god, my god.
Oh my god!
We are sorry.
We are sorry for
We
Echo.
are going to kill him.
Well, if you watch our New Year's video, he did say his New Year's resolution was to learn more about gaming.
Yes.
I didn't
Yeah,
realise
so
I was going to
what
have
I
to
would
quite
suggest-
go so far back.
Go to the
Yes.
App Store, type in Frogger, and you will indeed.
Have you ever
pull
heard
your
of
hair out.
Have you ever heard of Crossy Road?
Sort of.
Well, he's a child. I thought it might appeal to his generation.
Fuck you.
and try and speak into the side of the microphone that is the one that actually connects to the sound.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. It's just I kind of have to sort of awkwardly lean over
Well,
the
that's
top.
because you touched it. And
Well,
you made it go
I'm sorry.
You've made it...
TK, do you want to do your week?
Yes. Yes, he should.
Echo's now dealing with a droopy microphone. He doesn't quite know what to do with it.
I don't know how to deal with droopy things.
Apparently. Rocket saying he needs to finish Katamari on the Switch.
There we go.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Katamari is a good one to pick
Katamari
up.
is
But
good.
anyway, TK, your week.
My week, Monday to Friday, has been Monday to Friday was full of work, as work normally is. Saturday was really nice because Mr. Xavier came over on the Friday night, so we had some takeaway food, which was delish. And then on Saturday we played video games, which was delish. And then we went and had Indian food, which was delish. It's been a very delish weekend, really, aside from the weather, which can go and die in a fire.
Yes.
Sunday, we played even more Mega Drive games, and we got all the recording done for TigerTails Gaming. So as soon as Vegas stops being an absolute arse end, we might actually get some videos out on the channel. We've got to do a mystery game video, and then we've got to do these 2 Mega Drive games. So we're looking at a good 14 weeks worth of content, which for us is amazing.
Yeah, which may actually be released within.
Well, you know the other thing you could do is that if Vegas is being a pain in the ass, you could just put them on my USB stick and I could render them.
Yes, because that worked so well during the Advent Calendar videos, didn't it?
True.
No, seriously, we need if Vegas is not working, we're gonna need a free piece of software that does video rendering that we can use.
But I'm using Vegas's things, like audio
Yes.
envelopes and stuff. I
Indeed.
I need those.
Or just use a more modern version of Vegas and then it would work with mine, wouldn't it?
Well, you
No, because the more modern
download
ver-
a legitimate review copy of Vegas so we can do so.
How about you downgrade your version of Vegas so it actually supports the file types we use? Yeah? How about that?
No, because that's backwards.
Yeah, but it works, that's the thing. New versions of Vegas don't support .ts files because reasons. Stupid
Because
reasons.
people
probably.
moved on.
Camcorders didn't.
True.
I know. Let's release some video editing software that doesn't support one of the major fucking formats camcorders record in.
No, of course
Welcome
not.
to TigerTails Radio.
Genius
we
idea.
We rant
A
about
lot.
video editing software.
Yes, we do.
Because dicks. So I'm not upgrading my version of Vegas, thank you very much, because that was the last one that actually supported the fucking format. Ah!
And TK rages.
I've had a stressful hour, can you tell?
Yes. And you also haven't had your usual Chinese either.
I haven't
so.
had Chinese, no. I had a kebab breakfast
Anyway,
instead. It was very nice.
You weren't doing your week?
Yes, I was. So on the Sunday, we recorded videos and things, and then it was a nice chill evening, really. Hedgie got dinner, which was very nice. We had burrito, and I like burrito. It was
Burritos
delish.
are good.
Burrito was delish. And then, yeah, Monday happened. And it was a good day of work, which is nice. I like them.
No, you missed out. You missed out Sunday.
Oh, Sunday morning, yeah, we had breakfast at the Retro.
We did, which was good.
Which
that
was delish. Yeah.
Yeah. A very delish weekend.
It was a very delish weekend, I must say. My wallet took a hammering, but my belly was happy.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
That I
matters.
can stand with.
And I might have also gone online shopping and then gratuitously overspent by accident, because not realizing I'd done some other online shopping as well.
Oops.
PayPal not taking the money out instantly can be a pain in the backside when you forget that you've gone shopping.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, I bought some things. They're going to be coming in the next few days. Yay! Oh, wait a second. I bought stuff on Steam, didn't I? Shit. Well,
Oh,
now I'm
well.
poor.
Dear God.
You know,
So how was Echo's week?
my week. Well, the Monday to Friday bit was usual Monday to Friday, being at home, working on the house. You know, as it has been for several weeks and months now. And then the same on. Oh no, that's right. No,
Thursday was curry night.
Yeah, on Thursday I laid 4 tons of concrete by hand. As you do, you know, mixed it by hand and laid it by hand with this where I helped my brother, my dad, and one of my dad's mates. Then Thursday was curry night, which was good, which was very much needed after
Yep.
a day of laying lots of tons of concrete. Then, yeah, Saturday I pottered around at home and did a few things, got some projecty bits and pieces done. I sewed up some overalls that we found outside here that are...
Yeah, we fixed them.
Yeah,
We rescued some good clothing, which is nice.
we did. And then, obviously, Sunday morning I went for retro breakfast with New TK, which was always good.
It was delish.
It was definitely delish. And then Sunday I did more pottering at home, and yeah, that's about my week, to be honest.
It was all good.
So, what now?
Now I
Some music?
think some music should be in order,
Yes.
and then after the music, we're gonna let Echo waffle a bit while I reboot the machine.
Ah,
Okay. That might be fun.
Shitting himself already.
shit's broken.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah, because Xavier's sounding more and more like a Dalek every time, so
Yeah,
I
it's
can
true.
hear just Discord going, I can't keep up with this! So there's obviously something that needs killing somewhere.
Yeah, my Discord's starting to spike as well.
In fact, let me just bring up Task Manager a sec.
Well, let's play some music
no,
and we can
'cause
mess
if I-
around with Discord.
No, because I do this first, so I can then,
Okay.
so I don't affect the title card of the song. Because that's on the same machine, which is why I can't reboot during it. So, what is using up all of the CPU?
All the things.
Nothing.
A bit like with OBS then.
Yeah, and I've got
The
loads of,
phantom CPU user.
and I've got loads of RAM left as
How
well.
many tabs have you got open?
Some, but even then, that's not using all that much RAM. It's only using about 1.2 gig out of the 8 I've got available. So it's not even that that's causing an issue. I am confused, Windows. What is your issue? What is your beef? Why are you upset? Oh, the Discord is now sounding like it's behaving itself.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? How bizarre.
Unless there's something in the background that's downloading or something stupid.
Nope. No, I'm not downloading anything. Chrome's asking to be updated, but apart from that,
How very peculiar.
it is. I hate Windows sometimes. It just doesn't want to work.
Yes. Yes, indeed. That's why we should all go Linux. All the way.
No, because I hate Linux even more. It's like Windows. Hey, do you want to do something? Here, download this driver. Linux. Hey, do you want to do something? Tough. Make the driver yourself, you lazy bastard.
Exactly.
And I'm like, how? I'm not going to tell you. Read the fucking manual. I don't have a manual. Fuck you.
All of the RTFM.
Yeah, that's my Linux experience.
Yes.
Anyway, we shall play Hedgie's song.
Yes, yes, we shall.
So, with It Never Rains here in New York. He's not here in the studio today to actually, explain his song or anything like that. He's at university doing uni things. But let's have some music from the Hedgemeister. Which means I need to make sure all these buttons are correctly pressed, and then press this one.
Indeed.
The rain is coming down in sheets. Taxi cabs drive to and fro, but none will stop though they flood the streets. No lights are on no matter where I go. I can't get home, so here I'll stay. As long as there's no rent-a-cop in Central Park, it'll be okay. I'll be back tomorrow and then we'll talk. Just remember that it never rains here in New York. Except of course though when it does, the scent is catching on the breeze. The shifting, swaying of the leaves. It never rains here in New York. Except of course though when it does, I feel the air begin to freeze and watch my words fly as I breathe. It's never fun to be alone, especially when the weather's cold. No coffee brewing on the heat, no misty windows, no TV repeats. The city is lonely even when the towers reach up to the rain. 6,000 people walk by again. If I could reach them then I'd be safe. My money is abundant now. I've been and gone to many haunts. No cash left in my wallet now, and all I have is rain and wants. But just remember that it never rains here in New York. Except of course though when it does, the scent is catching on the breeze. The shifting, swaying of the leaves. It never rains here in New York. Except of course though when it does, I feel the air begin to freeze and watch my words fly as I breathe. It never rains here in New York, except of course though when it does, the scent is catching on the breeze, the shifting, swaying of the leaves. It never rains here in New York, except of course though when it does, I feel the air begin to freeze and watch my words fly as I breathe. It never rains here in New York, except of course though when it does. It never rains here in New York, except of course though when it does.
Got some Creative Commons music you want us to play? Send it in. Email it to music@tigertailsradio.co.uk.
And there we go. That was Hedgie with It Never Rains Here in New York.
Well, that was a thing, at least.
It was a song.
Yeah,
It was music.
it was.
I heard tunes and stuff, so
Indeed.
it's all good. And we didn't lose any listeners, so even better.
No, yeah, indeed, yeah. Well, that's always a bonus.
Lovely. So, yes, coming up later on, as I mentioned, we have a little bit of Jake Aldridge. We have Cosmic back as well, because due to popular demand, we're playing his song twice in a row, because why not? This is the joy of being a radio station thing. We can actually play music as many times as we like, as long as we have permission.
Especially when people send in their shit. Yes.
Especially when they give us permission to play it. That's even better!
It is.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully...
So, what are we
you
on
know.
news-wise then?
Well, I didn't play the news jingle for the simple fact that I'm going to say goodbye to you briefly there, Mr. Xavier, because this machine is going to get rebooted. So,
Okay.
I shall be quitting the voice chat channel.
Oh, no.
Bye.
Bye, bye, Mr. Xavier. We'll see you in about 2 or 3 minutes.
Get out.
Pshong. And let's kill everything.
Indeed. All of the things.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Good old technical difficulties show this is going to be.
It is, yeah. And so let's just murder everything off here
Indeed.
and kill that.
I should waffle, but I don't know what to waffle about.
I'll think of something. You know, you like things and stuff. What?
Things and stuff. Well,
Yeah,
that narrows
those very
it down.
technical things. Those things.
Yes,
and stuff,
aren't they just? Yeah.
This poor machine hasn't been rebooted in an aeon, so it's probably
Aw.
very grateful for this.
Poor machine.
I know.
I mean,
It's had a very good life of being up. I'll give it that. It's been very, very faithful for me.
Yeah.
And so this restart, it's going to go. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, it's like...
Thank you.
Yes, yeah, not half.
As Windows creaks and falls over under its own weight.
Yeah, this is why I have a scheduled task that reboots mine at about 3:34 in the morning.
Yeah, but I do things overnight, or I leave things half done, and therefore I don't need it to reboot. I get very cross when Windows doesn't update and reboots for me. So it goes, yeah, you know that work you had, tough, it's gone, bye!
Yeah, well, that's why you have scheduled reboots, so you know when it's going to happen.
No, because Windows reboots at random.
Oh, God.
It does those unscheduled updates and goes, oh, this was important, so I rebooted for you. Did you ask? Of course not, no.
Thanks, Windows, you know.
Yeah. I saw
Love
you weren't
too.
touching the machine, so I figured you weren't busy, so I rebooted.
Exactly, that's an acceptable way to look at things.
No, it's not! I was very busy on that machine still. I just wasn't touching it.
Yeah. Wow, I'm sure it's probably grateful for that fact.
You hush your whore mouth, you. But, oh, it's a very pretty hummingbird in today's Windows loading picture-y thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very nice. Now just to reload all the bits of the show.
Yeah, and make sure that everything comes back.
Yep. Hope to God everything is still muted.
Yeah. Otherwise, you've got a bit of a weird one coming.
Just a tad. Right. Dear background picture for the show, would you kindly display so I can wing you into the right window so I can actually then, display it in the future?
No, that'd be far too easy.
It would. And let's fire up YouTube, and I hope things are still muted, because otherwise we're going to get a little bit of delayed feedback, which would be interesting.
Yeah, not half.
Dear YouTube, please still be mute. That's all I ask. For your mute button to still be depressed. Otherwise we're about to get... Oh, it's still muted. Good. Thanks, Windows. Well, thanks, YouTube. You did a smart thing. I like you. Although it says one waiting. For watching. There we go. All good. Lovely. Right, so that is that. Remember to the... Hello, welcome to live chat. Yeah, go away, Windows. YouTube. It's all good. And that means in a couple of moments, when Discord decides it wants to load, we'll have Xavier back. And then we can do the news of the week.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, I'll say the news of the week. The regular news, the official news, the actual news from the world around us.
Yes, the real world news.
Yes, that outside thing that we don't like very much because it contains bad weather and people.
Yes, which is never. Those two things are never a good thing.
No, they're definitely not my favourite things in the whole wide world, I must admit. Well, unless the weather is nice and hot and sunny. I like that. That I can do.
Which basically just never happens.
Not in this country. This is the
Hello?
UK.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Xavier.
Oh, hello. Are you back again?
Hello.
Oh, it's starting me back
Yes.
in automatically into the channel.
That's very handy.
It's a bit weird because I hung up in it, so I don't know why it's re-signed me back in straight away.
No, seems odd.
It does, but I'm not going to argue with it.
No.
So, let's play the news jingle.
News and a discussion topic. With this segment, Tiger Tales Radio surely spoils you. This is the news of the week.
So, Mr. Xavier, what news do you have for us today?
Regular news.
Yep, regular
Yes.
news.
Regular news. So, bit of a random thing I found, but I thought it'd be interesting, seeing as we're now kind of going back to what was back in the olden days. GCSEs.
Oh, yes.
Senior MP says they're pointless and should be scrapped.
Yep, I heard this.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so they're suggesting GCSE should be scrapped and A-level should be replaced by a mix of academic and vocational subjects.
Ooh.
So,
The same thing.
ologies,
Ologies. He's got knowledge.
O-levels by any
Oh
the
dear.
shit that everyone said was bad, that's why we need to have GCSE.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's funny how history comes and bites people on the arse, isn't it?
Now, they do say that this is from Robert Halfon, who is an ex-minister, who says that GCSE for 16-year-olds become pointless, which is kind of true, because once you get into college, they're no longer needed. Once you get into university, they're ignored. Apparently, some have been reformed with a new numerical grading system from 9 to 1. There's no sign of scrapping GCSEs, and most recent figures show that about 47% of young people who take GCSEs stay on to study A-levels, which, considering how bad when I did my GCSEs the retention rate was, that's not too bad.
No.
No, indeed.
And I will say, rebooting the machine hasn't fixed the problem with the audio in Discord.
It's Discord.
So it must be
running
Discord.
on Discord. Yeah, my info is like bouncing around between 20 to 40 minutes. For League of Legends is fine. For voice, not so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say yes, having more options would be good, especially vocational options, because getting people into mechanics, engineering, well, you know, the more technical, hands-on technical stuff.
Well, or even just the trades as well.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause
stuff
that's the thing
like
we're
that is
short of.
needed. Well, no one wants to do it, which is kind of understandable. But hey ho, we will now move on to Disney news because it's the Disney week.
Hey, Disney.
So, I wasn't aware that the trailer for this dropped, but there is now the trailer for the Aladdin live action
Yeah.
Ooh.
with Will Smith.
No, don't ooh. Really, do not ooh.
Oh,
It is not worth your ooh.
genie.
Oh.
Genie.
What
So they've
the hell were they thinking?
given us the first look at the Will Smith Blue Genie. Not many fans were impressed, and they were quick to say so on social media.
Yeah, they were, and I don't blame them. Oh my god, it was What was that? That's all I
Yeah,
can ask.
especially when the Will Smith as normal person looks fine as a genie, because he's got the clothes and the garb and the genie style, and then they make him CGI blue, and it's like,
Well, the genie is mostly CGI, except for apparently when he's in disguise mode, when he looks more like, well, when he's actually Will Smith just in a costume. Apparently, according to what I read somewhere on the internets. And
yeah.
don't like it. I think he looked better without the blue.
The blue, or the let's try and make him not look ripped. Yeah, I mean, this is the hardest thing to match, because the Disney animated genie, forget the fact it's voiced by Robin Williams, so beating that, the Disney animated genie is a cartoon, so can be anything, and it makes sense. The moment you put anyone in real life into CGI or body paint with glitter, it stops making sense.
It works on the stage.
Yes,
But
because
when it's a
stage
film-
is a different thing.
Yeah, when it's a film and you're trying to do exaggeration and you're trying to do CG and you're trying to avoid the uncanny valley, yeah, it's not a pretty sight.
I'll take Uncanny Valley over this. Let's be fair.
No, if you want Mars meets Moms, no, just don't do it. It's a trap. Don't.
Moving
just-
on. We have some news out of Russia, which apparently is considering unplugging from the internet, although briefly, and this is part of a test of its cyber defences. Basically, it will mean that data passing between Russia citizens and organisations will stay inside the nation rather than routed internationally. So, the shit that China does.
Yep.
I can see why they're doing it. I can see why people are going to be a little bit, ooh.
Great Firewall of Russia coming up to go with the Great Firewall of Europe. Will be coming up as soon as Article 13's passed.
Indeed.
Yeah, well, it's more from some of the other things that I've been reading, how Europe and the European Union want to make the internet much like how China is making the internet.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to stay this because it's for the greater good.
Indeed. So if we are going to hard Brexit, can we do it quickly, please? Because I don't want us
Yeah.
to have to adopt that kind of ruling into our legislation. Thank you very much.
Well, I've been avoiding it, but as far as I can tell, it's now in the person who doesn't actually want to leave is delaying the inevitable. So the inevitable being they won't leave. And as much as some people go, yay, that's fine, the end result is we're fucked. Because no one in Europe will actually sit there and give us the time of day if all we're going to do is back out on what was agreed initially. But hey ho,
It's all they don't want a backstop. And I don't blame them, because
Yeah.
the backstop's horrible. But still, if they can
yeah,
just
well
stop
that could have been solved if they sorted out the Good Harbour Agreement back in the day.
Well, yeah, well, I think the Lisbon Treaty probably didn't help. And, the whole allowing Ireland to join the EU independently, and then, yeah, it gets all complicated and fun.
Yes.
So, what I say is that instead of the current plan, what we should do is just conquer Southern Ireland. And that way we can unite Ireland as one and keep it within the UK.
Yeah.
Problem
let's-
solved.
Totally not going to work.
Problem solved. Okay, yeah,
Let's
it's
not
one
pitch that
NATO.
idea to the Irish.
It's one NATO member attacking another NATO member, but hey, we're doing it for the greater good, so it's all good, right? That's how these things work.
Yes, indeed.
Well, it's how the European Commission works, clearly.
Apparently,
yeah.
So, just playing
So
by
that's
their
it
rules.
for the regular news.
Let's play a bit of a song then.
Yep.
Let's go with TigerTails, I think, next.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Well, it sounds like a better plan is actually loading the graphics.
Yeah.
Reboots are fun, kids. Da, 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 da. Can I have the pictures, please? Because the pretty pictures make the things go. And so, I think this is a song we've played before. It's the only TigerTails song we've actually played on this show, and I do like it. And it's very fitting for this show. Listen to the lyrics in the chorus. It'll all make sense. With Pipped It Popped It, we have TigerTails. Or at least we're supposed to.
We're supposed to, maybe we don't.
Let's try again, shall we?
Was on my mind back in 1985. A short black skirt and a heel so fine. We were young, living fast, no time to cry. Walking to the dawn and making love. All night. She was so alive back in 1985. Angels stopped just to see her smile. Dancing with the stars along the Milky Way. We walked through the night shouting, hey, hey, hey. We picked it, we popped it, we locked the low and rocked it. On the bogies, bobbies, where we fell in love. No one lets you go, no one say goodbye. Stay with me until the rest of time. Oh, it's all gone wrong, it's all
Now it's time for the latest gossip from the Silicon Grid. This is the gaming news.
It's like the song was made for us. It really is.
It is, isn't it, rather?
The chorus of "It's all gone wrong, it's all gone wrong. It's hard picking up the pieces when everything is broken." Welcome to today's show.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
OBS being a dick, Discord being a dick, YouTube just a dick in general. It's great.
Pretty much how it goes.
Shoutcast broken. It's like nothing works. Absolutely nothing
Well,
works.
we'll move into the gaming news.
Yes,
So we'll start with some more news in relation to crossplay, because this has been
Yay!
a topic that we bring up every now and again, and we bang Sony over the head over it because they tend to be the people that don't like doing this.
Which is weird,
So
because
this
last
is-
generation it was Microsoft. Weird
Yes.
how the company that's so far in the lead is the one that's against crossplay. It's weird how that happens, isn't it?
So this is from the Paladins dev, who is talking about the benefits of crossplay and calls on Sony to stop playing favourites. So for those who may be unaware, this is Paladins, which is now also on Xbox One and Nintendo Switch, and he says the overall quality of matchmaking. And this is Stu Chisholm, the CEO of Smite and Paladins developer Hi-Res, who has said the overall quality of matchmaking has been improving thanks to crossplay, because a population on machines and platforms can be reduced the more platforms it's on, which makes it hard to find matches. But the moment you crossplay, it's a case of excellent, there are more people, so we can play, and the community can actually go, oh, this is a good game, we'll keep playing it and get more people in.
And who'd have thunk, the more people you have available in a pool to matchmake with, the better the matchmaking becomes.
Yes,
It's like
know.
maths and shit, right?
Isn't it just?
just a bit. So he's been talking about this. The biggest thing is the fact that Sony has been slow, aside from a few games, to offer crossplay. Because currently we do have Paladins, Rocket League and Fortnite. Sony only has, within the last year or so, allowed Fortnite and Rocket League to have crossplay. And especially with things right now...
Well, that's
with
not
Apex
strictly
Legends,
true.
You're going to
Crossplay
say
is...
DC Legends.
No, crossplay has been available on the PC for various games. It's just crossplay to other consoles that hasn't.
Yeah, which is kind of the thing, because it's the PC platform population is good when the games require graphics, and it's good when you want customization, modding, stuff like that. It tapers off, but it's fairly stable after time. However, console market in short term will always have the larger population, because it's easier to buy a console game, slap it on, and then if you don't like it after 6 months, or in the case of some, 6 days, trade it in, get a new one, and the exact same thing happens.
Yep.
So if they can get the populations on console to play happily with populations on other consoles and PC, we would be in a situation where we don't have to have all this bullshit, and maybe, just maybe, we can stop having pre-order exclusives, stop having these ridiculously crap extras, and just go, you know what, let's just get people on the game and play and have fun. That would be nice. But yeah, so that's been brought up again. I don't know if it'll do anything, because obviously we've got E3 coming for this year, middle of the year. Unless things really change, we're not going to see many of these things happening.
E3 is going to be a bit weird this year, because there's going to be no Nintendo, no Sony. It's just going to be EA, Ubisoft, the PC showed thing, Microsoft going, hey look, we're still relevant, right kids? And that's going to be it, really. Nintendo will have a Nintendo Direct outside of E3. And, you know, there won't be much to E3 this year. It's weird.
No. Well, it's not really getting the message across, because Nintendo has kind of proven the Directs can work.
Yep.
There are other conventions that have been built up and ongoing, although BlizzCon may suffer, because there's been other stuff that's been happening with Blizzard.
Well, the Blizzard
in the
Activision split,
background.
yeah.
Well, it's not a split, it's more of a case of suddenly they're going to see people being laid off. So we'll see how well these guys go.
People getting laid off, and they weren't told. They read about it on Kotaku, and were like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to manage a company, isn't it, guys? You idiots.
Well, they don't have unions, so they get away with that shit. Moving on, Activision news, and this is in relation to Guitar Hero Live. They are going to give refunds if you want it for anyone who bought Guitar Hero Live after December 2017. Although this is only in the US.
Why? Are they turning it off or something?
Well, they're offering the refund. You have to purchase Guitar Hero Live between December 1st, 2017, January 1st, 2019. Activision will need confirmation of the purchase, obviously. Guitar Hero Live was back in October 2015 and offered a new mode to the game music franchise called Guitar Hero TV.
Yep.
You'd play songs from first-person perspective of the band's lead guitarist. As you do, it's Guitar Hero.
But the songs were streamed, weren't they? They were.
I believe so.
Yeah, you didn't actually have the songs; they were streamed to you, so you basically didn't get to choose too much what you wanted. You had like a quick selection between songs, but basically the song was streamed to you, and you played it as downloaded and stuff.
Yeah,
And I
but
was like,
apparently,
looking at it going, that service ain't going to last forever.
yeah, apparently December 1st, 2018 is when the servers shut down, removing almost every single song from the game, potentially because licensing and having to pay royalties. Well, effectively, it's streaming, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you think we're running a Spotify thing...
It's like, hey, we're going to release this awesome game. By the way, it's only going to work for 2 years. Ha 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 ha, sucks for you.
On top of that, we also had the layoffs for the developer Freestyle back in 2016, as well as underperformance in sales, because trying to get the band-style games to have momentum after they died was a bit difficult.
Well, Harmonix are carrying on. They've got Rock Band 4 with the Rock Band, I can't remember the name of the mode, but they released that kind of extra DLC mode to it, and they're still releasing songs for it now. Every week or so there's new DLC coming out. But the great thing about Rock Band is that it's not streamed. And so they can have those songs up for a limited time on the PlayStation Store and the Xbox Store and the Switch Store if it's on Switch or whatever. And then Rock Band Rivals, that was it. And then when, that license is gone, it's gone from the store. But if you downloaded it, you can still download it because it's in your I bought this section. And therefore, as long as you paid for it, it's never truly gone. And so you don't need to be offered refunds.
Yeah, as long as you're keeping your subscription up for some things. But hey-ho.
If you want to play online.
Violent video games. We're moving on.
Be quick, we've got a song to play before Quiplash.
Yep. Violent video game tax has been proposed in Pennsylvania. So this is politicians wanting to put a 10% extra tax on violent video games. So basically the mature or adults only. So this is America, this is the ESRB, and this is House Bill 109, which is basically calling a sin tax on these games. They would go into a fund called the Digital Protection for School Safety account, or that shit that the government is probably going to mishandle badly, that aims to enhance security measures at schools in the wake of the school shootings in Parkland, Florida and Newtown, Connecticut.
Basically, buy all the teachers' guns.
Despite video games not having any concrete proof of causing violence in schools, school shootings. Even with the studies that talk about, it increases adrenaline and things like that, there's nothing to say it actually increases physical violence between people. But never mind. So this will be an extra 10% tax on top of the sales tax rate, which is 6% in Pennsylvania, which mean if you're spending $60 on a game, you'd be looking at $64 with a 6% tax, and then with an extra 10%, it would then be $70 for something like Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't see this being the smartest thing, but...
I wonder how much of this is actually lobbying from the movie and music industries. Because it was, was recently revealed that games were out... Basically, the games industry was bigger than both the music and the movie industries combined.
Yes.
So I wonder how much the lobbying of the competition going, hey,
they can try. Yeah, they can try, but the Entertainment Software Association, which lobbies on behalf of the video games industry, is taking a hard line against this bill. They have underlined that numerous authorities, including scientists, medical professionals, government agencies, and the US Supreme Court, found that video games do not cause violence. So if this does go to court, this would be very interesting.
So,
Lastly, a bit of joke news in regards to a meme that kind of came back into the notice of the general population since Mortal Kombat 11
Shaggy again.
came out. This is Shaggy.
Why are we talking about Shaggy again? Because we already covered him. We already covered the petition for him being in Mortal Kombat, and we've already covered that the NetherRealm have shut it down and gone no.
Yeah,
What's
this is
left?
what I've caught up with because the memes were classic, but they were dated, and they have come back whilst Cabal is returning, and Devora has been announced. Shaggy is definitely not going to be a guest character, and this is from Ed Boon, which was in this article only on the February the 7th.
Yeah, it was on the Combat Cast when they had to delay the Combat Cast because of the bad weather, and so when they did the Combat Cast last Tuesday, they debunked Shaggy being in Mortal Kombat. They were like, no, not going to happen. Have Cabal, have beauty-faced woman, person whose name I can't remember, Devora. That was it. Have Devora, but you cannot have Shaggy. Even though Ed Boon did tweet some mocked-up screenshots of Shaggy being in the game.
Yes,
and he looked pretty
I'm looking
badass.
at one. Yeah,
Which is quite awesome.
No, stop it. On the PC version, if modding's allowed, I wouldn't be surprised if he turns up.
No, no, would I?
But yeah, so that's dead and buried. But this is Mortal Kombat 11, which is set to launch April 23rd.
I can't wait.
So,
it's going to be
you know,
on payday. I can buy it on day one. Yay,
Oh,
yay,
dear.
yay.
well, it's only
almost like-
oh dear for you, because you're going to be having to play this against TK.
Am I?
Yeah. That won't the smile of his face.
Yeah,
Oh.
and at least TK doesn't have to play Little Alex, who beats his ass a lot on this game, or Big Alex, who basically picks Melina and trolls
And wins, yeah.
and wins. fucking
A lot.
Melina.
His Melina is
Yeah.
But it's okay, because if he starts beating me too much in Mortal Kombat, we'll just switch to Soul Calibur and I'll kick his ass. It's great.
But anyway, that's it for the gaming news. We'll have a bit of music and then we'll go into Quiplash.
We will indeed. So, we played this last week. It's back by popular demand. We have Cosmic featuring Rhubarb the Bear. Woohoo! With Make America Great.
July the 4th, we celebrate our Independence Day. And for the past 2 centuries, we've mostly done okay. But lately we have seen a trend of violence and unrest. And so today I come to you with just one small request. It's time to stop each day at 3 and have a lovely spot of tea. It's time to make America great. Britain again. It's time to ditch the status quo and give the monarchy a go. It's time to make America great. Britain again. First we'll replace imperials with metrics. We'll even ditch the dollar for the pound. Then we'll adopt 230-volt electrics. And hip hooray when Charles is finally crowned. At roundabouts we'll all be effed when we start driving on the left. It's time to make America great. Britain again. Our social norms will change at once when we just call each other cunts. It's time to make America great. Britain again. And when we're proper British lads and lasses, we'll go out drinking anytime we like. We'll order pints of ale instead of glasses.
sound like Dick Van Dyke. Hello, Governor. Who cares about the Rio Grande? Come on, let's all go down the Strand.
Have a banana.
Make America great Britain again. There'll be no need for leaving tips when we go out for fish and chips. It's time to make America great Britain again. It's time to be the home of Harry Potter and claim the Stones and Beatles as our own. We'll all list Oxford as our alma mater, and healthcare debt will finally be unknown. Just like James Bond and Doctor Who, we'll call the lavatory the loo. It's time we make America great Britain again. Each week on Facebook we can post 6 photos of our Sunday roast. It's time to make America great Britain again. We'll apologize like proper Brits and tell them we'd be chuffed to bits if we could make America great Britain again. So let's ask Liz to take us back, and we'll salute the Union Jack. It's time to make America great Britain again. The day we give the Queen the power and she shows Trump that other tower, we'll finally make America great Britain again.
You're listening to TigerTails Radio, giving Cards Against Humanity a run for its money. It's time for Quiplash.
Yep, it's that time again. It's Quiplash o'clock. Which means I've got to press buttons.
Whoop, whoop. Buttons and buttons and
Buttons,
buttons.
buttons, buttons. I can do buttons, me. Right, and if all goes according to plan, and that's a big if, I should be able to click here, click there, drag this slidery thing, kill the backing music, and we get Quiplash! So that it.
And we also now have an audio stream.
Yay, Shoutcast is back up and running! Woo!
Yay.
Yep.
So Echo's been doing technical things and fixing stuff.
I have, yes.
Yay,
See,
so...
I'm not just a pretty face.
Well, Rocket's joined. So, your code is YUTF. That's Yankee,
Yankee Uniform.
Tango, Foxtrot. YUTF.
Not Yif then.
No, there's 2 echoes.
Wait, what? Oh god, this is going to be confusing.
And New York Hog. And me. And another TK Tiger. I can't see, we're multiplying. The cast, it breeds.
Indeed, yes.
Which is weird because they're all gay men.
Wow, I
Except
don't know.
for Mr. Xavier then, who's got a woman. But apart from that,
It's
we're all
got a
gay men.
woman.
And you've... and
That's a
you-
nice way to refer to Jules.
Jules is lovely. We love Jules.
Yes.
And now you've killed the... Should we just display
Oh,
what
God.
Echo's doing? Oh, that's half and half. That's not the right picture. I've got that on the wrong setting. But yeah, Echo is murdering everything. So, are we going to have anyone to fill that bottom hole? Can't say anything without you turning it into some crap innuendo, can we?
No.
No.
No, you cannot.
You're a bad person.
Yes, yes, I am.
Yes, he is.
Ah, dearie, dearie, dearie. Well, what are you trying to get my attention for? Oh, it's trying to tell me of new subscribers. Lovely. So, yes. Not on the TigerTails radio channel, my personal one.
Oh, I see.
Which is why it's no help to me. So, yes, we'll give people another minute or so just to connect if they want to play Quiplash. And if not, then then we'll fill that bottom hole. And that bottom hole will be sad. Do you want a sad hole? No, you don't want a sad hole.
No, no, definitely not.
You should convince someone to go and fill it.
Okay.
Because they're desperately going, who can I stuff in a hole? Yep, that's right. So, we'll give 15, 14, 13, 12, 11,
Counting.
10, 9, 8,
Counting.
7, 6, 5,
Counting.
3, 2, 1. The game starts.
Ooh.
That's how counting works, kids.
Welcome, I'm your host, Schmitty. My voice is included with your purchase of this game at no extra charge. First thing, I just want to clear up a few rumors. Very few players have died on my watch, and the ones that have deserved it.
And now for the rules.
This is round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go.
And so it becomes time of the answering of the questions.
Yay, answering of questions.
Yay!
Oh, crap. There we go. I don't think either answer is actually gonna get me any points, but it's entertaining them.
I'm almost certain mine won't.
It's one of those. It's been a couple of those questions where I sit there and I go, yes, I have some knowledge of this area, but none of that's gonna help me.
I've answered all of the questions put before me. We're just waiting for Hedgie. And he's
Sounds like a normal thing. There we go.
Hedgie has survived.
Time to share.
And now it's some
Number 1 on
answers.
the list, a car that would never sell.
Echo is
the
eating dinner.
Honda blank.
So, a car that you would never sell is the Honda Vibrator
Okay, pick your
2019.
favorite and vote.
Don't forget, it's never a dildo. Or the Honda Civic. So a car that would never sell is the Honda Vibrator 2019 or the Honda Civic.
Well,
Well, I think the Honda Vibrator just might sell. Especially if you can consider a vibrator with that much horsepower.
oh yes.
And Civic
Whereas
wins
the
it
Honda
3-2.
Whereas the Honda Civic, no.
Nobody wants a Honda Civic, except for those who did.
Both of the Echoes voted for the same thing, apparently.
Yeah.
Number
They are unified.
of the
Indeed.
shortest book ever written.
So, the title of the shortest book
Okay.
ever written. Full stop. Or Echo's penis. Fuck you to whoever put that answer. Clearly you've never seen it.
Vote.
It was a short story. It was mostly pictures.
With
And
diagrams for comparison.
with
And-
full stop, Cosmic wins it 3-2.
Yes. And apparently
Moving
Echo
on.
put Echo's
The name
penis,
of a
which is
nursery
weird.
rhyme
Yeah.
that's guaranteed to give your kid nightmares.
So, the name of the nursery rhyme that's guaranteed to give your kids nightmares is Spoopy Spoopy Clown Zombies, or Rolf Harris is hiding under your bed.
Only if they understand the context of that.
Indeed.
Well, he was the guy that was talking about 2 little boys and then tying his kangaroo down, so I think you can put your own context in that. And Rolf Harris is hiding under your bed, wins it 4-1.
Wow.
Sorry, Echo. At least I know which ones you know.
Next prompt.
Yes.
Conspiracy alert. Aliens are real and they're
So,
blank.
conspiracy alert. Aliens are real and they're making movies for Marvel, or they're ABDLs.
What's ABDLs?
Adult baby diaper lovers.
That was awfully quick.
Yeah, wasn't it just?
So,
Pleading the fifth, are we there, Echo?
Yeah, yes, entirely.
And making movies for Marvel wins it 3-2.
because no one else wanted to admit knowing what ABDL was.
Yeah.
A new
Anyone who knows
traffic
fetish
law
knows that, but...
really needs
Yeah.
to happen.
So, a new traffic law that really needs to happen is ban white vans. Well, that's just not going to work. That does convert to other colours. Or no driving whilst stupid. Yeah, that one. That one really needs to happen.
Not half.
That needs to be a stupid test.
Stupid.
Weirdly, that wasn't a quiplash, but no driving while stupid wins it 3-2.
Next in line, a weird button in James Bond's car is simply labeled blank.
So, a weird button in James Bond's car, simply labelled woman ejaculator or orgasm.
Right, I'd like to point out he doesn't require a button, and Echo needs to speak into the correct part of his mic.
Just swing the arm out a bit. That's all you need to do. Don't fiddle, just swing.
Just swing.
Yeah. And now
The swing. You should be used
take
to
off the
that.
foamy covery bit, see where you've managed to mangle the thing to.
Ow!
Orgasm is winning it 4 to 0. It's a quiplash.
Is that a bit better?
That's a lot better.
Marvellous.
a lot better.
I've swiveled it again.
Okay, next
Back to where it
one.
was
There
originally.
we go.
The worst time
Probably.
to tell someone you want a divorce is in the middle of blank.
So the worst time to tell someone you want a divorce is in the middle of filling their ass with your love juice, or in the middle of cutting the cake. What cake? The birthday cake? The wedding cake?
The wedding cake. Assume wedding cake.
Well, we can assume wedding cake, but where's the fun in that?
Yes, indeed.
I'm going to say in the middle of the oh, never mind. It's too late. And cutting the cake wins it 3 to 2.
Well, now that's a different one.
Indeed.
Round one's over. Let's check the
So
scoreboard.
what happened to the scores? Let's see if I can get the freeze frame working this time. And so Echo is in the lead, followed by New York Hulk and Cosmic, both on the same score there. TK Tiger and TK
Round
Tiger,
two,
Rocket,
to make
and
it
then
interesting,
Echo.
doubling all the
Well,
point
we know
values.
which one's
Viewers
me, don't we?
We do. The one that's not in the lead.
No.
I'm kidding. I know you're the one with the spaces.
Yes. I do like, though, the fact there is an echo at the top and an echo in the bottom.
It's almost like he's trying to say something there.
Okay. And that's all me questions answered. Echo's answered.
Almost out of time.
Cosmic's in. We're just again waiting for the Hedgington. Who's got 10? Oh, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's in. Just in the nick of time.
Ooh.
Couldn't have got it any
Let's put
damn
up
closer,
those
could he?
clips. Our first prompt
Try.
is
So, our first
a
question
new
is...
children's classic, The Velveteen Blank.
So, a new children's classic. The Velveteen
Okay,
Donald Trump's
pick your
hair,
favorite.
or the Velveteen dildo. Don't forget, kids, it's never a dildo.
We know for a fact it is never a dildo.
That was a really quick answer. And Donald Trump's hair wins it 3 to 1. That was a really quick voting round.
It was, wasn't it?
Next on deck, a warning that should come with every IKEA futon.
So, a warning that should come with every IKEA futon. Small
Small goes broad.
or may cause unplanned pregnancy. Well,
Small goes blood. Yay! And Small goes blood wins it 3 to 2.
indeed.
That probably does mean something, knowing, you know,
The dark secret of Frosty the,
the
Snowman
Swedish.
is that he blank.
So, the dark secret of Frosty the Snowman is that he loves cock in his anus, or that he wasn't a happy, jolly old soul.
Wow. Damn.
Fake it till you make it, I suppose. And wasn't a happy, jolly soul wins it with a quiplash 5-0.
Fucking hell.
Hedgie is in the lead.
Indeed, wasn't he just?
Next on the list, what's the real reason the Phantom of the Opera is so moody?
Why did I get these questions? These are
So,
awesome.
what is the real reason Phantom of the Opera is so moody? The music of the night is too loud, or they stopped the run of cats?
Whoever put that first answer, you're a genius. Hold on, Hedge, you're a genius.
Yes, that was a genius answer.
And next, a terrible thing to announce on your first day in jail.
So, a terrible thing to announce on your first day in jail is,
Ready,
"Hi,
set, vote."
I'm Rolf Harris." Or, "My neck, my back, my man pussy, all for crack."
I think there's one clear winner there, isn't there?
Definitely. Because that first one you're going to want to announce. And the fake TK Tiger wins it 4-1. With "Hi, I'm Rolf Harris."
Indeed.
It's a good answer.
Coming up
I'd
next,
have probably put something like that.
You know you're old when you're at a bar and the bartender asks you blank.
So, you know you're old when you're at the bar and the bartender asks you, stop fiddling him, he could be your grandson. Or, you want the seniors lunch special with that?
So you know you're old when you're at the bar and the bartender asks you to stop fiddling him. Who? And that's the question.
Indeed.
And you want the seniors lunch special with that wins it 4-1.
Haha.
That was going to be a question mark on the end of that, but I ran out of characters.
Your next is Control Shift.
I was
6
wondering.
Is the little-known keyboard shortcut to do this.
So, Control Shift Alt and 6
Vote on your
is the
devices.
little-known keyboard shortcut to do this. Of the options of update Twitter with something racist, or enter the deep dark web. Surely just firing up the Tor browser does that.
Indeed. No, that's just the dark web, not the deep
Oh,
dark
the
web.
deep dark web.
Yes.
There's more dark web.
Oh yes,
But
it's
even
very
darker.
dark.
And enter the deep dark web wins it 3-2.
And both the echoes voted the same way again.
Yeah. They want to update Twitter with something racist.
Round 2 is now complete.
Projection
Let's see where
methinks.
we landed.
Maybe.
Right, let's see if I can get this freeze frame doing again. Well, that has affected the scores. There's Hedgie looking quite smug there with 5,700. Oh, there's me with 3,900. And then
both-
fake me with 3,300.
Round 3 has
Rocket,
arrived. The last
Cosmic,
flash. You're all
both
going
with
to answer the
3,200.
same
And then
prompt, so
Echo
fill out
and
all the
Echo
stops.
2,250 and 1120. And now it's an acro lash. Pay attention to your device.
I don't think we're going to beat
The
Hedge.
full name
Nah.
for this acronym.
Come up with the name for the acronym SSQ. What the buggery can start with Q? Pete, this is not the cue to start listing words.
Haha, I am in. Ba-boom. So now everybody knows which is the real echo.
Yep.
You're in a baboon.
I'm in a baboon? Well, Hedgie and I are in. Oh, and Rocket's in.
There we go.
And one of the TK Tigers is in. Cosmic
yeah,
is in.
the fake one's in. The real
Fake.
one is stuck on Q.
Ah. Well, how very queer.
Okay, I've got one.
Let's see
good.
the responses.
I'm not winning this game.
You get
No,
3
no,
medals
mine
to
is
award
shite.
your top 3 quips. Give out your gold, silver,
yeah,
and
well,
bronze
think of that
medals
word.
now.
So, come up with the full name for the acronym SSQ. Pardon me. We have Super Squishy Quilts. That's nice. Slimy Stick Queer. Secret Sweaty Question Mark. I'll allow it. Slippery Sexy Quickie. Sucking Sexy Queers. Silver Sequined Quails. Nice use of the word quails there. Or Silent Super Queefing. Well, normal queefing is bad enough. What's super queefing?
Oh, well, indeed.
Right, my votes are cast. So is everyone else's.
Yes.
Oh, everyone was really quick on that
Let's
one.
see where those
Well
medals
done,
are.
everyone.
I think I was the last one to slide one in.
Oh, I've got some bronze. I've got some silver.
And gold.
I've got some gold.
Let's melt those
Wow.
medals down for points.
And look at feckin' Edgy.
Echo, nothing. Rocket, 1,000. Real Echo, 1,500. Cosmic, 2,000. Me, 250. Fake TK Toga, 3,000. Super Squishy Quilts, New York Hog, 3,500. He's
That's
won.
the end. Let's see the final
Well and
scoreboard.
truly.
Although fake
Although-
TK, I think, beat real TK.
Nope. Real
Aw.
TK is still in the lead. So, it was Hedgie with 9,200, me with 6,400, Fake Me with 6,300, Cosmic with 5,200, Rocket with 4,200, Real Echo with 3,750, and Fake Echo with 1,200. And now for some top answers of the game. Wasn't a happy jolly old soul, and orgasm.
Well, that's contradictory to say the least.
The extremes on both sides. there.
Indeed. Well, I suppose maybe if you don't enjoy orgasm, then maybe you weren't a super happy, jolly old soul.
Maybe not. Oh, dearie. So, now I want to go to... Oh, I've already done my bit. Excellent. I like it when I've already preset the CD player. That makes my life easier.
It does, doesn't it?
Ow.
The question is, though, who are we getting this time around?
Well, let me bring back the backing music and the things, so I can quickly jump everything to where it's supposed to be. My foot's going to sleep, which isn't helpful.
No, indeed. Are you sat on it by any
was,
chance?
yeah. Well, I've only got myself to blame, really.
Yes.
So I'm not going to complain too hard. But yeah, that was a good fun game of the Quiplash. And so, we'll put the vote up to those in the YouTube chat and those in Discord. Do we want more? Oh, Cosmic's got to go. He presumes cutting the cake is a UK euphemism he's not aware of. Basically cutting the wedding cake, so it's the kind of part of the ceremony of the wedding. Well, Cosmic must be away, as he has work this week. So, see you next week, Cosmic. Have a jolly time in the office, or whatever it is we sit in. In the meantime, we shall go to another contributor who sends stuff in to us. And that would be Jake Aldridge. Now, we play his music every now and again, and back in January, his new single came out, and so he let us play it early. And now we're going to play it late, because repeat viewings, it's always good. And so, with Gullible, we have Jake Aldridge featuring Kaiser Gill. Ooh. Or maybe we're not.
No, apparently that was not the right track.
It was not. This should be.
You can tell me what you want, and I'll give you what I've got.
I'm gullible, vulnerable, and uncomfortable. You're in charge like you are some kind of constable. Wonderful, lovable, colourful. Everyone's praying for your number. Lottery, thunderball. So I'm hanging on to you now with both hands. What you doing with your life? Cause I got no plans. You can call the shots and I'll pull the trigger. I'm a spectacle because no fools are bigger. No sucker for love, but I'm a sucker for yours. I believe you when you're telling me you're stuck up indoors. All trash, but I'm buying what you're selling. And now everybody knows that I ain't lying when I'm telling you can
Tell me what you want,
when you're looking like that,
and I'll give you what I've got.
when you're looking like that,
You could be right when you're wrong.
what you think about that?
I bet you think I must have been born yesterday, 'cause I'm hanging on every single word that you say. I'm gullible for you. 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 I'm gullible for thinking everything you tell me is true. I'm just a little too trusting with you.
I'm actually on my knees, and you're happily spending your time, spending my whole salary casually, rapidly, magically disappears like my common sense cash seems to abandon me. Your naked ring finger I wrap round. I'm already under the farm, look how I back down. Now my guard is down, I'm just a target now. There's plenty fish in the sea, but I would rather drown. Now tell me what I wanna hear and tell me again. Do you need me in your life as much as hell needs the rain? Don't matter if you're slow when you're replying, because if your lips are moving, I'll be knowing that you're lying. You can
Tell me what you want,
when you're looking like that,
and I'll give you what I've got.
when you're looking like that,
You could be right when you're wrong.
what you think about that?
I bet you think I must have been born yesterday, 'cause I'm hanging on every single word that you say. I'm gullible for you. 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 I'm gullible for thinking everything you tell me is true. I'm just a little too trusting with you.
I'm G-U-L-L-I-B-L-E. I believe every black and white lie you tell me, even though you're stealthy. They say that trust is healthy. I'll be living up until 120. fun. Now I think you may be telling new lies, cause you got a few guys who to you are too nice. Too familiar with your ring and shoe size. Maybe you and Pinocchio could unite.
Tell me it's kinda green.
When you come around looking like that,
And I will not disagree.
cause I've fallen down into your trap.
Cause I believe everything.
And I'm off of your back just like that.
And you think I must have been born yesterday, cause I'm hanging on every single word that you say. I'm gullible for you. 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 I'm gullible for thinking everything you tell me is true. I'm just a little too trusting with you.
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
Yep, it's time for some game. And what do you think we've got, everybody? Why, if we don't have a little bit of split the room? Because I do like a bit of split the room.
Join us.
Join us. So your split the room code is KXJX. That is Kilo X-ray. Juliet X-ray. Oh, we got the fake TK Tiger again. We have Echo.
Join us.
And that's,
We have
that's
New York
me
Hawk?
this time.
You are the genuine Echo.
I am indeed. Yes, I am the genuine article.
You are the no spaces genuine article. So is Mr. Xavier there being the fake TK Tiger?
I can neither confirm nor deny these rumours.
That's a yes.
Join
Then.
us.
Okay. And we got the Orgasmatron, which is nice. Have you ever used an Orgasmatron? They're very weird.
Really?
Yeah.
What even is one?
They're also called head massagers.
Oh.
They're those spindly metal things that you can scrape up and down your scalp with.
Join us.
And they send all kind of weird shivers all over the show. Right, now we have lost a couple of people because they had to either go to work or go to bed. So I think that's going to be our lot. So let's start the game.
Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You will build strange and complex worlds using only your imagination and your thumbs. A hypothetical situation missing one key part will be transmitted to your device, like this one. Ads before online videos have been banished. In their place are 15-second videos of this. They are not skippable. Is life better? There are infinite possibilities you could write in to complete this scenario. Choose wisely though, because everybody else will then answer yes or no. And you will earn more points if you split the room. Fitting name, huh? For those of you in the audience, you'll be competing as one player. Your answers will be determined by a majority vote. Yes, even in a nebulous void, democracy is important. At the end of the game, the person who creates the most divisive dimensions will win. Got it? Good. Now let's begin.
And so the game
Imagine
begins.
a world that's only limited by your imagination. If that place seems small, then you're in trouble because we're about to split the room. Fill in the blank to complete the scenario.
Right, and now it's question time. So we have scenarios on your device. So everyone now stops and reads.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh my god.
Oh god.
This is the bit where I know Google spell check my answer. I've got time.
It's not Google spell check answers that I worry about. It's like shit. Real life question.
Oh, the reality has hit you. Oh, I've misread my question. Damn it.
Oh, don't worry, you got like 30 seconds unless you've already answered.
Nope, I haven't pressed the button, thankfully. Okay, my answer was obvious.
Up next is DreamStream. There's a new music app that allows you free access to literally any recording.
Is
In
that
order
everyone?
to get an account, you must upload a sound recording of you
Roll
doing
in.
this. It will be tagged with your name and shared with every user. Do you register?
So there's a new music app that allows you access to literally any recording. In order to get an account, you must upload a sound recording of you wanking furiously to furry porn. It will be tagged with your name and shared with every user. Do you register?
Oh god, that sounds bloody terrible.
The question is, how quietly do you wank?
Wow, that is a very good question indeed.
I mean, it's got to be furious wanking.
Yeah.
So the Orgasmatron obviously would. No one else would.
Oh.
The longer it takes the room to answer,
That
the
was
more
a
bonus points you
Crap
get.
split, wasn't it? But not a bad one.
Not a bad time bonus.
No, no indeed.
This scenario is called Costumes at Dawn. You're a historical reenactor. You've discovered that any move you make affects how things actually went down. Your group is going to reenact this. Do you go rogue and try to change the outcome?
So you're a historical reenactor. You've discovered that any move you make affects how things actually went down. Your group is going to reenact the gunpowder plot. Do you go rogue and try and change the outcome? That's a good question. I like that.
It is, yes, indeed.
And it's a super split.
Damn.
That's half the group would and half the group wouldn't. And so fake TK Tiger gets lots of points, but not much time bonus.
And
So-
now, Binge Pipe presents Mouth 2, Mouth. A fellow passenger on a bus requires mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and you have CPR training. However, this person appears to have this for a mouth. Do you try to save their life?
Oh god.
So, a fellow passenger on a bus requires mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and you have CPR training. However, this person happens to have something that looks like a butthole for a mouth. Do you try to save their life?
Tasty.
Yeah. Om nom nom that butthole mouth. I guess it's for those people who talk shit. Ho ho! And no, lots of people don't. And that was my question. I was originally going to answer that with something like oral herpes or something.
It's time for
But you don't get that for a mouth.
Modern Cyrano. You have been striking out romantically. Sounds about right. Weirdly enough, you start receiving great dating advice from this thing. Only you can hear it speak. Do you bring it on your first date?
So you've been striking out romantically. Weirdly enough, you start receiving great dating advice from your first teddy bear. Only you can hear it speak. Do you bring it on your first date?
Oh god. That does not sound good.
It's the premise for Ted, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. And it's a split. New York Hog, the 3-1 split. And a 5-point time bonus.
And now, purchaser beware. You just found your dream house and it's super affordable. However, you discover it's so cheap because there's this in the basement. Do you buy the house?
So, you've just found your dream house and it's super affordable. However, you discover it's so cheap because there's a shrine to Echo Yif in the basement. Do you buy the house? Cheap house is a cheap house. Do you
Yes, and
want
you can burn the shrine.
do you want to dismantle the shrine?
Whoa!
At
Oh.
no point does it say
Echo
you
is now
can't.
trying to Echo is now trying to go, oh, I've got a mouthful and I want to defend this shrine.
We can flood the basement. All is
Echo wouldn't buy the house with his own shrine in it.
No, that'd be weird.
And Orgasmatron gets a nice time bonus. crunch.
Here's where everybody
That is
stacks
not
up
a
at the
quiet
moment.
snack.
It's time to create some more havoc.
Okay, so...
Do you like the Twilight style? Twilight Zone style for this?
So do I.
I mean, granted, we do sound like we're just like not doing anything. That's purely because we're having to think.
I was answering questions.
Roar.
Yeah, we're having to think hard.
Brace yourself for...
Here we go.
Congratulations. The kid you've been tutoring for the last 3 years is graduating college with honors. Teary-eyed, she asks you to attend the ceremony. Unfortunately, whenever you hear an air horn, you involuntarily do this. Do you show up?
So, the kid you've been tutoring for the last 3 years is graduating college with honors. Teary-eyed, she asks you to attend the ceremony. Unfortunately, whenever you hear an air horn, you involuntarily shit your undies. But you can wear padding. Or a nappy for those of you who don't know what that is. Do you show up?
To a college. I'm assuming air horns are a thing in American college stuff.
Maybe.
Oh yeah.
And it's a super split.
Woohoo!
So I'd have just answered that question with void your bowels.
This
love that
one's
phrase.
called
It is
the
a
new
good
ruling
phrase.
class.
Chapter 7 of 10.
You accidentally sleep for 100 years. When you awake, you find that society is wildly different. Instead of a system of government, we are ruled by this. Do you go back to sleep and see what the future holds?
So, you accidentally sleep for 100 years. Oh my god, I wish. When you awake, you find that society is wildly different. Instead of a system of government, we are ruled by hipsters. Do you go back to sleep and see what the future holds?
Well, how long are you gonna sleep for though? That's the question.
Maybe another 100 years. And there's no split whatsoever. Sorry, Mr. Xavier, no split for you. That's what you get for being fake me.
Get ready for... I can see right through you. You're 100 years old and you're on your deathbed. Thanks to new technology, you can be remembered as a hologram. Unfortunately, the hologram will depict you doing this. Do you still get one?
So, you're
God.
100 years old and you're on your deathbed. Must have been not sleeping we did in the last question. Thanks to the new technology, you can be remembered as a hologram. Unfortunately, the hologram will depict you as Richard Simmons in a leotard. Do you still get one? Was Richard Simmons the one with the wild crazy hair from the IT crowd? Or was that someone else?
That's a very good question.
I want to say that's it.
That's wildly going to affect my answer. Somebody find out who Richard Simmons is.
That guy.
Okay, that's not who I was thinking of.
The guy who does the exercising videos off of American TV.
That's
slightly
a very
wild
solid
afro.
no for everyone. Sorry, Hedge.
Poor Hedgie.
If it was the crazy hair wild guy from
Feast
IT
your
crowd,
eyes
I
on.
totally would have.
Love sounds.
Or Gene Simmons, maybe.
A
Gene
new
Kelly.
mutation allows you to attract mates by shouting this sound. It doesn't work on everybody, though. You're attending a job fair when you notice someone really attractive. Do you make that sound?
So, a human mutation allows you to attract mates by shouting the sound "Ree." It doesn't work on everybody though. You're attending a job fair when you notice someone really attractive. Do you make that sound?
A job fair.
You know, one of those things where you go and browse lots of different jobs that people are advertising. Almost like a freshers fair at university, but for jobs as opposed to instead of join this fraternity. Or social club, or whatever. Waiting for Hedgie to answer still.
As always.
No pressure. Whee! The mating call of the third wave feminist. And it is a 50-50 split. It's a super split. Well done, Orgasmatron. You've got points.
Here's one I like to call Seal Your Tomb. You have found a forgotten mummy's tomb. The discovery could make you famous, but there is a supposed curse. If the mummy is moved, the discoverer will have this happen to them. Do you transport it?
So you found a forgotten mummy's tomb. The discovery could make you famous, but there is a supposed curse. If the mummy is moved, the discoverer will never be able to have sexual contact again. Do you transport it?
Dear.
What do you want, sex or fame?
Sex. Unquestionably.
Oh, there was a split. It was a 1-3 split, but it was still a split. That's more points to me.
Let's check in with the standings.
I'm not winning this.
I could.
You could. Head you could.
We've reached the decisive diminish. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will be 2 options to choose from. Door number 1 is already provided. You will decide what's behind door number 2. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you correctly predict a certain player's decision, you'll earn some bonus points. Let's begin.
So don't forget, you want to try and split the room even more than
Like
usual
an
this
option
time.
that you think only some people would choose.
Oh shit.
This is a really good question I've got.
I don't think like this round is so weird.
Yeah, it is. But it's good, because it makes you think. That's why it gives you plenty of time.
Yes.
We've got 43 seconds left, so by the time you hear this, you'll probably have about 20 odd. Okay,
You
we're all
show
in.
up late to a colleague's silent auction. Regrettably, you promised to bid $100 on an item. The only things left are a crate of packing peanuts and this. Which item do you bid on?
So you show up late to an auction, you can either bid on packing peanuts or you can bid on bubble wrap. You can get a lot of packing peanuts or a lot of bubble wrap for $100. Which one are you bidding on?
Apparently someone here works for a shipping company.
I think TK Tiger gets a
You didn't
1-3
see that
split
coming.
and gets the prediction wrong. Of course I'm going to vote for bubble wrap Pete, jeez.
Yeah, bloody hell. I mean, you know.
Oh, a bag of Halloween, an open bag of Halloween peanut M&Ms or the packing peanuts? Which item do you bid $100 on?
Neither of the bloody things.
Everyone votes for the packing peanuts. No split. Sorry, Gasmatron.
You get some bonus points.
But correct prediction. So, do you bid on the packing peanuts or a small fluffy white pillow with hair on it? Everyone's gone for the packing peanuts.
Well, why wouldn't they? Bloody marvellous things.
Yeah. Not as good as bubble wrap.
No,
Now
not
for
quite as
something
good as bubble wrap.
different.
Alright,
For
next
some
question.
reason, whenever you look at either this player or this thing, you are forced to lock eyes with them for 10 intense minutes. Whom do you avoid eye contact with for the rest of your life?
So, whenever you lock eyes with Hedgie or with Echo, you are locked in for 10 minutes. Whom do you avoid eye contact with for the rest of your life? We
I'd have a bit of a problem
either-
if I had it with myself, wouldn't I?
Either Hedgie or Echo.
Every look in the mirror is 10 minutes of your life wasted. Now learn to drive.
Yeah.
Great
And so-
prediction. You just earned some bonus points.
Everyone would avoid Hedgie, except for Hedgie who would avoid Echo. Which is what I predicted. So, do you avoid making eye contact with Hedgie or do you avoid making eye contact with the Queen?
One of these
Never
things
makes
is easier
eye-
than the other.
One never makes eye contact with the Queen.
No.
Good lord, no.
I wouldn't mind making eye contact with the Queen.
Really?
Yeah, I'd be looking in the mirror again, but...
What about genital contact with the Queen?
And everyone avoids eye contact with Hedgie, except for Hedgie, who avoids eye contact with the Queen. Mostly because being locked for 10 minutes at a time is really awkward in social situations. So it's just
It
easier
all
to
comes
avoid eye
down to
contact.
this.
And...
Echo is in the lead.
Not just that, but Echo has won it.
Boom!
Echo wins Split the Room.
Yay!
And Orgasmatron got the most likes. Well done, Orgasmatron. And Echo also got the most dislikes.
Oh. Oh well.
It's a
I
sweet
won.
victory.
I won, so I don't care.
I love this music.
Can we have it as backing music?
I'm not sure. We'll have to ask Jackbox.
I think the answer will probably be no, especially as they've undoubtedly been monitoring the shit we do.
Probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's put the backing music back on and go back to the main camera. Oh, it's a tennis. I like this song.
Yes, you do. You say that every time it comes on.
I know. And it comes on less than frequently. I like it. That was Split the Room and Quiplash. And that does it for our interactive gaming section of the show. I do like that section.
It's always good fun.
It is always good fun.
I do like the fact we have a variety of games now, though.
Yes, the
More
Jack-
so than we've had previously.
The Jackbox Party Packs have been very good, providing
Yes.
us lots of games now. Now we've got a good collection of them, and that are streamable. That's the important thing.
Indeed.
Because some of them were great, but they're not very streamable. And
Yes.
so it's nice to have something that is streamable.
Indeed.
So, Mrs. David, do you have anything for Done and Dusted?
No,
How about
unfortunately
Mr.
not.
Echo?
No, not that I can think of, no.
Nor do I. So what we'll do then is instead we'll jump to another song. So that will involve me actually putting the right title card up, because that always
Yes.
helps, doesn't it, boys and girls?
Doesn't it just?
And this time I'll make sure I've got the right track in the CD player.
Oh, good go,
Yeah, it looks like I have. So, with our final song of the night, we have Nate Wants to Battle featuring Mando Pony with Escape from the City.
No time for guessing, follow my plan instead.
radio star?
How can this be?
Which radio? TigerTails Radio. It's perfect. Internet radio has never been so fuzzy.
And there we go. That was Night What's a Battle featuring Mandapony with Escape from the City. I like that song.
Yes.
So I've just started uploading my save data of Kingdom Hearts 3 to the PlayStation Network for PlayStation Plus's cloud saving.
As you do.
It's 671 meg. No wonder they're upgrading the PlayStation Plus fucking storage space to like 10 gig or something.
Yeah.
That's nearly a gig in itself. Dang! No wonder my hard drive is disappearing. These damn save games are enormous.
Yes.
What on earth are you saving for that much? I remember when games used to be able to get 15 game saves on a 1 megabyte memory card.
Holy freaking crap.
That was the PlayStation 1 era, boys and girls. Those memory cards were
Yep.
1 meg and you got 15 slots, so you could have 15 game saves. There were some games that were greedy and took 2 slots. But for the most part, 1 slot, 1 save, 15 of them on a card, you were good. Now you got... That's like 671.1 PlayStation 1 memory cards
Yep.
for 1 game save. Can you imagine having to buy that many memory cards? Especially when they were 20 quid each at the time. We broke. Be more than broke. It's more than a year's wages. Fiends. What are you laughing at? But yes, that was a good song. We've had a lot of nice music tonight. I've really
We
enjoyed.
have.
Yes.
I've
we have
enjoyed
a good
tonight's
chunk of
playlist.
music.
I've selected a good playlist tonight.
You definitely have.
I thank you.
Well, and also, to be fair, it's been very kind of the people to have provided us with, you know, submitted music.
Indeed. And Richard Simmons is an American health nut, said Hedgie during the Quiplash game, and we were wondering who he is.
Yes.
And now we know. I saw a picture.
Indeed.
He scared me. So
Yeah. As much as Hedgie does?
maybe even more so.
Wow.
But then it was Hedgie's suggestion, so they kind of work out together in that regard, don't they?
Yeah, that's very true.
And so, next week. Next week is a special week. Not just is it episode 42,
42.
but it'll be show 900.
Wow.
It'll be the 900th official episode of TigerTails Radio.
Damn.
Yeah. We've been going a while, kids.
Yeah, not flipping off.
We've managed to squeeze a lot into 900 episodes. Not that you really need to squeeze. We've had more episodes than there have been episodes of the original Prisoner Cell Block H, which went for 692 episodes.
Yay.
Yeah, that's a lot. That was a whole soap opera. We've had more TigerTails Radio than we've had an entire soap opera.
Damn.
Just sit there and think about that for a minute. You've been part of something that's bigger than an Australian soap opera, involving lesbians and women in denim kind of dungaree things. I liked Prisoner. It was a good program. But that does bring us quite close to the end.
It does, doesn't it?
I'm just wondering what to do for next week's show. Give us something special.
Theme.
What theme?
We always seem to do theme shows. Well, it depends. We can go for really hyper original and do gaming music, because that's a thing that we've not done to death.
Not in this season, anyway.
No, true.
Well, we've done it in previous seasons. We have totally mulled that concept. Maybe, maybe an extended show, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll take suggestions. If you think
We'll
want
take a poll.
we'll take a poll. No, let's not do it. People never do polls anymore. But yeah, if you want to send something in for us to play on our 900th show, then just email it to music@tigertailsradio.co.uk and we'll put it up for consideration. Echo, what are you doing, Echo?
What am I doing?
Yeah,
Tweaking things.
because you're looking very intrigued.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just tweaking stuff.
What be the stuff?
The stuff with the thing.
The pie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What needs tweaks?
Well, I'm just setting some additional stuff up on it.
I see. Basically all the backdoors and the tracking cookies, yeah?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Locking down that on the network afterwards. Okay.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Unless you're going to be doing it via port 80. I can just block all the other ports.
Yeah, true.
You go, hello router. No. Just say no. Whatever that thing wants, tell it no. It's allowed to stream on this Shoutcast server. That's it. But yeah, so how's it been going? Since you've been fogging up the lounge. How has the pie been going with the broadcasting of the audio?
Well, it's still going,
Well, that's always a good sign.
and it's connected and streaming for 55 minutes.
So far, so good.
Yeah, so we shall listen to the recording and we will see whether it actually sounds any good.
Yeah, and if it does sound good, then from next week we'll carry on using it.
Yes. And it will mean that during the summer we won't be dying of quite so much heat stroke.
No, because oh my god, the XP machine that we used to use, oh wow, that kicked out some. In fact, you can see it on the thing, the blue machine,
Yeah, down here.
the one with the hole in the back, the one looks like it.
There.
Yeah, that one, the bluish kind of silvery one. That kicks out so much heat. It's got a 700 watt power supply in it, and it really cooks us during summer.
Well, worse for us sat over here on the sofa because it points in this direction and blows it straight at you.
Yeah, it sucks to be you.
Yeah.
So yeah, and so we've
Whereas now we're using a nice little 5-watt device.
which I can't see. Oh, it's that thing there.
Yeah.
The one that's dangling precariously by its HDMI cable.
Yes.
That one.
Yeah,
Right.
that one. Well, I'm sure that we can blue tack it up, but it's just that it was kind of
Blue
propped.
tack.
That's how this station is held together.
Blue tack, duct tape, sellotape, and string.
Yes, that. That is literally what holds TigerTails Radio together.
That and cable ties.
Yes.
So many cable ties.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cable ties, I believe. Blue tack is a bit much.
Hey, if you look on the stream, you'll see the blue tack because the HDMI boxy thing has fallen off and is revealing all the blue tack.
Yes. I did stick it back a minute ago, or like an hour or so ago,
Yeah.
a couple of hours ago.
I stuck it back last week, and yeah, it's been there for a long time, so it managed to
Yeah.
last most of the season.
Yes.
So it had a good run.
It did.
Actually, no, it managed to last since we came back from the Gunjathon, so that was episode 29 onwards. It lasted. So yeah, not too bad a run.
Not too bad at all.
But I think that should just about do it. We just started a little bit late, so we're going to finish on time just to make up for
Yes.
it, so we don't overrun too much.
Indeed.
And we shall be back next week with show 900. Or episode 42, if you're keeping count in that regard.
42.
42! Whoop-a-doop-a-doo. But until then, it is a goodbye from the Xavier.
Good night, all.
It's a good night from the Echo.
Goodbye, everybody.
And it's a good night for myself, TK. Thank you very much for watching and listening to this episode of TigerTails Radio. We shall return with more fun, shenanigans, silliness, frivolity, and other things like that. But until then, it's night-night, everybody.
Night.
Night-night.